A pleasure to meet y'all at last. And here we are again, the Vlog-a-thon. Welcome to part 10. Welcome to part 10, that's just it. We're finally at part 10, and I couldn't even be more happier. And I still got lots of time left to make the rest of the episodes and have them all uploaded. Of course, just like I said in the last Vlog-a-thon part, I had only had 4 parts out of 10 uploaded. This is part 10 right now, so after I'm done with all of this, the first thing I'm going to do is that I'm just going to direct all of my attention towards the production of all the other 6 parts. So this way I'll be able to have myself upload every single part that I got, and I will no longer have to worry about it. So a 10-part Vlog-a-thon is going to be complete today. A 24-hour long time is going to be what I said now. 9:50 p.m. was apparently when I first uploaded one of the parts of the Vlog-a-thon itself. And so by the time I upload part 10, hopefully it should be just before 9:50. So this way, it would make up for 10 vlogs a day. And a day is 24 hours. So 9:50 p.m. on April 10th, 9:50 p.m. on April 11th is going to be the new goal for me. To have all of these 10 parts of the Vlog-a-thon uploaded by that time today. And so, here on part 10, the main subject that I'm going to be bringing up here is an explanation as to why I love doing challenges based on different milestones that I have completed. Now, of course, with anybody out there who has known what a milestone challenge is, then well, you can stick around if you feel like, because there's going to be a lot more than just the milestone challenges themselves that really motivated me to keep going on my channel. For those who don't like to know about milestone challenges, then well, it's as simple as clicking away, unless you do feel the urge to become incredibly brain dead, held out, just to watch every single minute of this part of the Vlog-a-thon, because this is going to be, after all, a bit long. And by the time you sit through the whole thing, you're just going to feel like you're going to leave a comment down below that really directs hate towards a creator around here. So I would suggest that you just go ahead and click away so that you don't do anything that you would regret later. But the milestone challenges, of course, are going to be the main subject that I have here. Without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get started. Now, milestone challenges are challenges of mine that are directed to different milestones on different forms of social media that I had achieved. Within the last decade or so, I've managed to achieve multiple milestones. Thousands of followers on Twitter, hundreds of followers on Vine, even though that one's defunct now, subscribers on YouTube, views on YouTube, videos on YouTube, tweets on Twitter, posts on Instagram, followers on Instagram, and let's also not forget about how long sometimes the social media accounts are. Twitter itself, as in my first Twitter account, is going to be turning 13 years old this coming August. KFed 2.0 is going to be turning 1 year old this coming September. As for my YouTube channel, it'll be turning 11 years old this July. On Instagram, it does go as far back as 2014, so it'll be turning 5 years old somewhere around this year. As for Vine, well, as of this year in 2019, it would have been 6 years old, but unfortunately it's not 6 years old, simply because of the fact that it just had to be shut down by its creators. So we're just gonna let that one be for now. But anyhow, though, going back to all of the other social media accounts that I do currently own, which are all 4 of them, as to how many of the different achievements that I managed to make, the different kind of milestones that I managed to surpass on each of these 4 accounts of mine, it was just an incredible journey so far, as to how far I've managed to get on each and every one of these accounts. Because simply put, it's mainly for YouTube, though, because there hadn't been much that I was able to do for my Twitter. Overall, though, I still feel like milestone challenges would really help based on the different kinds of milestones that I would achieve. For every milestone that I would achieve on any of my social media accounts of mine, it would just be as simple as figuring out what to do and to just pre-plan it all out. But, of course, there's actually going to be a lot more to it than just a lot of explanation here to do. Because, of course, there had been plenty of milestone challenges that I had uploaded to my channel. And probably another one of the biggest things about milestone challenges that I probably should have mentioned while I was talking about it is the fact that, well, sometimes a lot of people out there on YouTube, they do like to take it to the extreme at some point. And I know how to do my part, how to play it safe firsthand. There have been plenty of videos of mine that I uploaded that do regard towards certain recent challenges, if you will. And since I do have well over 700 videos right now, it's as clear as crystal that you can go ahead and actually check them out if you have the need to. But let's just beware, though, that many different kinds of challenges that have been on the internet for the last 20 years, many of them have proven to be very dangerous. There have been so many different challenges that were so vile, so disgusting, so harmful, that I'm just not even gonna mention any of them, because there would be a lot of explanation here to do about it. Though, going back to my side of doing challenges for my channel, it's as simple as trying to figure out what to do, what is the safest way to go for it, and what would be the right time to do it. Because there have in fact been plenty of challenges of mine associated with different milestones that I've achieved on any of my 4 social media accounts that it could be hard really to just go ahead and backtrack every single one of them at once. But YouTube does keep a pretty good record about what kind of challenges I got. So, with all that being said, I feel like that now would be the right time to just go right ahead and just say to everybody how milestone challenges would work. So, on my side of the milestone challenge series itself, which has been around for nearly a year now, what I've done was that starting around somewhere this year especially was where I consumed 10,000 jelly beans for 10,000 liked videos. And of course, how I anticipated it at first was just a bit different, because of course I would have had to get a larger bowl just because I had assumed that, well, 10,000 jelly beans wouldn't even fit in there too well. But of course, it actually wasn't all too bad, really. But probably something that you'd find disappointing at first would be that I did not consume all of the jelly beans, and this would sort of make me feel less encrypting than Matt Stoney. Now, Matt Stoney has been known for being a huge foodie, consuming everything that is on a plate, or at least everything that is seen on the camera right in front of Matt Stoney. But of course, I still actually enjoyed the challenge. I did get to do what I can to really do my part to the challenge, and that was just what 10,000 jelly beans for 10,000 liked videos was. But moving forward onto when I had 600 videos, this was a much more recent challenge, although it took me a while to get up to 700 videos. But 600 videos, that kind of milestone, was where I consumed a 600 plus calorie meal. And that, of course, included 2 pieces of chicken, 2 pieces of pizza, some ranch dressing, and a Frosty. Now, it wasn't all too extravagant, but then again, there's just been a lot going on that really had been going lately. But then again, a 600 plus calorie meal might just be another safe way to go. Even though, once again, it wouldn't be anything like Matt Stoney. But at least how I got to consume the meal over a certain period of time was indeed very similar to how Matt Stoney would do it, except there was no timer visible on my 600 plus calorie meal challenge video. Though, it still does get even more than that, because some more recent milestones of mine have been 50,000 tweets on my first Twitter account at Kaiju Force Neo. That was a much more recent milestone in contrast to any of the other milestone challenges that I've done. Though, of course, there is actually going to be a separate video that talks about it that I'm probably going to upload later. Though, for right now, you're just going to have to be sure that you can be on the lookout for it, and that you can also do the best you can to try to see what kind of milestone challenge am I going to do that's associated with 50,000 tweets on my first Twitter account. So that's just pretty much going to be the end of that part. And moving forward from what I do with milestone challenges, in spite of any kind of milestones that I have on any of the 4 social media accounts that I have, 1 YouTube, 2 Twitters, and 1 Instagram, I do hope that anybody out there who does enjoy my work, they really get to support my cause in any way possible, because of course milestones and thresholds are a really big deal nowadays for many people out there. There have been plenty of instances of which people out there have done lots of different challenges for the kind of milestones that they've achieved, and I still feel really enticed to actually go along with this trend, because of course there's lots of trends out there that usually go away within a certain time period. But in the case of performing challenges for the internet based on the different kinds of achievements you made, it's certainly not as recent as you think, simply because we've had people surpass different milestones and like subscriber counts, follower counts, likes, and all of that. We've just had people doing challenges sometimes for that particular reason. And in my case, it's actually not really going to let up. Not all too well, to be exact. But either way, I do hope that whatever I do out there is certainly going to be a very safe environment. Because not all challenges are meant to be harmful. They're not always meant to be extreme, and they're not always meant to be deadly, let's say. Because we've had a lot of challenges that have enticed vehicle accidents, deaths, impalements, many of these kinds of tragic failures that have taken place over the last decade or so over certain internet posts. And of course, you know, I mean, not taking it to that kind of extreme, anybody could tell me that, and I would just simply not do it. So that's just the end of it right there. But there we are. That's part 10 out of 10 of the Vlog-a-thon. I sure as heck hope that you enjoyed this part of the Vlog-a-thon, and I do hope that you enjoy whatever kind of vlogs that I have. Whatever kind of vlog that I create is not going to be in relevance to this, because this, after all, was just a milestone challenge of mine that I had just made specifically for 700 videos. 10 vlogs in a day. 24 hours to be exact. 9:50 p.m. April 10th was the start. 9:50 p.m. April 11th will be the end date. And it does seem like I am going to get all 10 of these uploaded by that time. So, with all that being said, I sure as heck hope that you enjoyed the Vlog-a-thon itself. There have been 10 subjects I managed to bring up. Plenty of weight would seem to be lifted off my shoulders and chest by now. And there's also going to be a lot of other things out there that you will get to learn about me if you watch all 10 parts of the Vlog-a-thon itself. And so, with all that being said, I hope you enjoy my content. I hope that you enjoy any other kind of future content that I'm going to be bringing up for my channel itself. And if you want to see more, go down to my channel. Make sure that you like, subscribe, comment, follow me on social media, and stay on the Hollywood side.